Do you still curb? I would, but it's kind of cold to do it anytime in the near future. Can we see your snakes? They're actually cold-blooded, so they'd die very quickly out here. Can you make another cooking video? That's actually a very good idea. What cube do you want to be mass-produced? I'd say the Rubik's clock looks like an interesting one. Can you show us a drawing of a blind story? That's actually a very good idea. I'll do that right now. So it may be a little hard to read what I have written out for edges and corners up here, but edges were DJ, NS, OL, QG, IF, and then a two-edge cycle to finish, so there was parity, and then corners were J, S, TF, and then obviously there's an odd number of corners, and then a twisted. So for DJ, I'd imagine a disc jockey. I didn't mention yet, but I'm very bad at drawing. That's a record player. I just imagine someone using like a record player for disc jockey. And then NS, I use new schoolers. That's .com. It's a skiing website. So I'd imagine like some correlation between the two, like a disc jockey is on newschoolers.com. And then OL would just be like old, but I just remember it like ol, like the first part without the D. So then I remember ol, and then QG I don't have a good letter pair for, so I just like make up a word like quaggle, because it has QG in it. Sometimes I just remember QG, the letters, so I'll try and spell quaggle. That probably doesn't even look like it. It would sound like quaggle. Okay, then for IF, I would just remember the word if, so that would kind of connect this to whatever's next. And the last three are UHK, so I would remember quaggle if you hike. So like if someone was gonna go hiking up a mountain, that would be a person hiking up a mountain. And then for corners, I mostly do audio, so it would be like just, and then tough for TF, and then PNK, I just remembered pin K, like pin, like a safety pin. Remember I said I was bad at drawing. I don't know how to draw a safety pin. And then like, okay. And then for this twisted corner, I just remember that it's this corner that's twisted, and that I remember left down. So like this left sticker needs to go onto the bottom. And that I had parity, and that's kind of what a blind solve would look like. For old, a lot of times I'll remember like Old Yeller, so a dog. Good dog. I don't know why. I haven't watched Old Yeller since I was like a very small child. What's the biggest mod you have made? It's just a 4x4 one. I had plans to do bigger, but never really got around to it. Who is your better, your mom or Splanker Mats? That's a tough one. Let me ponder it for a nanosecond. It's the Dub Dub Jr. That's an easy question. Oh, what's that? It's not the Dub Dub Jr. anymore? What am I supposed to do with these rubber ducks then? Eat some cheese, maybe a grape too. I'm actually not able to eat grapes at the moment, but being that I'm in Wisconsin, there's probably cheese around here somewhere. How convenient, a bowl of cheese. Who's one Cuber that you miss? There's a lot of them. Actually, a lot of people that hadn't competed in a long time competed last year, so that was pretty cool. But one person that wasn't at Nationals, that was at all the other ones that I went to, was Nathaniel Clocks. Please come back. Okay, the sun is so bright, I'm not going to be able to read this one, but basically he asks what the best competition on the West Coast is, and I would recommend Portland competitions. It's the only one I've been to on the West Coast, and it was very good.